Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. This is the second time I've done that intro because the first time I had the Train of Thought series notepad document open, and if you don't think I need a notepad document to remind me what my intros are, you are sorely mistaken. I constantly forget those. So I started, knowing that it was Trainwreck, I started talking about the Train of Thought series, and I got myself very confused, and I said, I don't actually know what we're doing. Let's do that intro over. So here we are, round two. Fortunately, that's not that much time spent on it, really. It was like 60 seconds before I was like, you know what, we can do better. But all right. It's going to be hard to top the previous episode, okay? We had Spine Chief with Wormkin sketches. We had Glugsider, triple quick, multi-strike, first of kin, self-infused, hosting kin to force Glugsider to the front or everything else to the back, and then Decayer crunching waves below that. Our Decayer floor on its own, ignoring the rest of my run, was strong enough to pre-relentless Seraph very confidently with an outrageous first Hell Pact Wormkin spike play. So, it was a strong run, let's say that. Now we're moving on to weaker pastures, but not by too much. I do think that the Exile champions are excellent in general, so we will push on. Shardtail Queen should be solid. I've never had problems with her at 200. I think imps easily scale into this meta, so yeah, not much really to add other than let's get in on it. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see what the queen's got for us today. Absolutely, let's do it. Hey-ya. I recorded yesterday's episode and then went to do some chores, did a whole bunch of like laundry and stuff, and then came back upstairs and was like, yeah, it's time for some Monster Train. And it was just a very surreal experience where I'm recording an episode of you for YouTube, doing some chores around the house, and then recording another episode. And there was something very, very soothing about the thought where I was like, yeah, and today we'll be continuing with Monster Train as the next chore in my week. Just kind of a wild thought. But anyway, hope you're all doing well. That's where my brain's at because my brain is weird. But yeah, today we are Exile Hellhorned, default melting. I wouldn't normally say this is good, but we managed to dodge Diligent because we did get double unit starter. We dodged Diligent and we do have Molded in our opener, so this actually might be insane. So I think we're okay. This could have gone much worse, right? This exact same clan combo, and then you show me Diligent and just garbage in my starting cards, and this would have been a tragedy. But I think we make this work. So today we are, like I said, Exile Hellhorn, default melting with Double Barrel Daedalus, Rage Arcus, and Sap Seraph with Fortify, Molded, and Tiresome Climb. Excellent openers. Tiresome Climb, self-explanatory, ridiculously good card. One of the strongest any answers for anything. And then you've got Molded, which is amazing with imps. And Fortify honestly is pretty good here because it is some extended durability into Relentless that I will be relying on early and might be relevant later. So I can certainly think of worse cards to play. This is a 200 shard run as a reminder to myself, so we are going to go ham. We have temples today on 2, 5, 6, and 8. 4 temples. Good. I'll take it. That means I have to take pretty much everything from each of them unless I start doing crazy dupes, but yeah. Dupe on 8 is on... Yeah, it's a great one. We have a removal dupe steel shop. Excellent news. There's another dupe on 7 that's pretty decent with caverns. Competes with a good magic shop that has vortex and money, but we'll see. We'll see. Steel shop on 6, no magic. It's a good steel shop. It's not the best. It has relic and event, which is fine. There's a third dupe on 6 though. Is there a 4? Is it a 4 dupe run? It is. It's a 4 dupe run. That's scouted ahead. We've got good trinket shop with money and removals on 5. We're competing against a steel shop. It's pretty okay. Removal dupe Hellhorn banner on 4. Steel shop. Let's see. Steel shop Hellhorn banner on 2. Competing with magic remnant. No steel shop on 3. Seems okay. Nothing too crazy here that I want to call attention to. Hopefully I didn't gloss over that too fast for anyone. Most comments suggest that people kind of gloss over this stage of the run where I'm reviewing things. It's an important part of making sure you can plan ahead, but I get that it's not very glamorous, right? Let's see, Unbroken Horn Trader's Quill. We have no Trader's Quill procs right now, so this is challenging to lead with. Unbroken Horn could potentially be good. There are draws where I'm playing a bunch of dregs, for instance. I will take the Unbroken Horn. It makes Fire Chomper even better if we see him. Sure, why not? We'll grab it. I think it's more useful, at least right now. Take the money. We're working with Imperialists today. Sure, it works for me. I'm not clicking Royalty, and you cannot make me. Royalty is hard death on this meta. Mark of Invasion is actually tricky, but there are a lot of card draws that get me out of this just fine, and this situates me well for the next floor, right? Yeah, I mean, you just bomb, queen, bomb. Okay, so what we actually do here is... I think we do bomb up here, save everything, yeet the floor, and then I will play a dreg up here. It will burn out, but I don't mind having it. Alright, we hit. So our plan here is dreg in front, queen's impling in back, clears the floor. We do get double train stewards middle. This is going to be an interesting run because there's not, once you fire all your guns, there's really not much here. So, I'm going to just... What's the plan here? Oh, I can mold back a big imp, which tanks the floor and clears it all. Cool, that's pretty good. She then attacks, right? Because she action throws, kills everything. So I could ascend a foot soldier, or... we ascend the tank here. We put a dreg in back, and then the 1 days kills it in Relentless, or rather in the Pyre for 0. Easy, honestly, easy. We continue molding back big imp in. We're gonna armor up in front. I'm just gonna tank this hit with a dreg. That's good. I'm gonna blast downstairs. We do a good chunk of damage. I'm feeling good about that. Like 50 damage or something. And then we just fortify. I'm going to Queen's Impling here, and I could ascend the boss, but I think the right play is to ascend in the back, get that kill, because I think Queen can actually deal with this if I draw into double big dregs here. Actually, this Queen's Impling is much stronger. Cool. We got it. Great work. Neat. And then it attacks, it gets thrown, easy. I think this was a much better way of playing it. It results in us taking 0 on the combat and getting everything. We're going to click on Ritual of Battle because I need something that says damage, and this does say Rage, which I'm happy about. Another molded. Dripfall? I mean, Dripfall plus Tiresome Climb is interesting. Purifying Cleanse could actually weaponize Burnout in a meaningful way. I think I'm going to do that. This lets me play into Burnout if I need to, which might be relevant. No good imp there. Well, there was a molting imp, but I'm not going to take him. I needed the Ritual of Battle. We're going to go Hellhorned Banner, I guess. I could see an argument for the other side, but I don't have great upgrades. Quick, it's not impressive. Sure, Horned Warrior is fine. He is a guy that hits and seems good and hits twice. That will at least be nice. I'm going to re-roll this, and I'm not going to be afraid of a large stone here if they show it to me. Oh gosh, okay, yeah, multi-strike plus 25 Horned Warrior is online, I guess. Fair enough. We've got him. Now I just need to actually do something else. Burnout 1, it's really sad giving this up, but I have nothing good to put it in. Temple-wise, -2, ooh, I think that has to go in the Ritual, because if it gets X5'd, I'm extremely happy about it. Yes. 10 in piercing. Unfortunately, not very good. Am I going to skip most of these shards? Because if I am, I'm going to have to tunnel some dupes, right? I have enough units that I could do, like, double infusions without having to draft anything, right? Get 100 here, 110. What is that? 135, 145, 160, and then the dupe something for the last 15. I can skip this and get away with it since I didn't get anything of particular value here. I'm okay with that. Let's move on. Not very strong. I mean, I'm complaining here, but really this is pretty loaded. That's a fully decked out Horned Warrior here. Armor emblem is good. We'll get it. Okay, so the plan here is... I could play this bottom floor and throw the imp, right? It's not a bad call, though I do eat some hits. And enemies will get upgraded on this next floor, I won't be able to answer them. Let's instead do Impling, Shardtail Queen, Horned Warrior, Ritual in the back. Maybe we draw something that answers literally any part of this. Sure, here's Impling, drag, send Burnout on something. We lose the Collector, but we at least do something here. Which is a shame, but it could always have happened. Mold back, Impling, tank 11 here. Easy, clear the floor, good. I'm gonna Elevator, Spikes guy on middle, which also clears the floor still. And then we play a bunch of dregs out. They at least hit. Cool. Blast most of the back lines, feeling okay about that. Fortify, play the Impling, because we're already clearing the floor. Play out pretty much anything that I can squeeze onto a floor here. And try to draw fast. That's what, drag plus Queen's Impling. Can't even get rid of the train stewards here. We at least kill Mr. Frontline. I think we squeeze our way through this. We do, just narrowly. If I play Big Imp in front, I think we make it comfortably. Yeah, we do. Okay, it's not good enough to win Relentless for Daedalus. I need some work here, so let's hopefully find some stuff. Okay, I really want both of these units. I really want Welder Helper and Fledgling Imp here. What is the more important play? It's Welder Helper, right? Think about a winning run that is self-infused Welder Helper to offset incoming damage, and then I spam Ritual of Battles. That's actually winning, right? The Fledgling Imp play is strong, but I have the Ritual. It's strong, but then I have to answer, how do I not die? It could just be tiresome climb into the Divinity, right? That's entirely functional. It's actually Fledgling Imp because I have the tiresome climb then. That makes me faster to kill. Doesn't rely as much on dupes. Okay, yeah. I didn't have to... I do... Ooh, Fledgling Imp Stealth? Baby, we're online. Let's go. Incredible. And a Steelworker infusion? I might not even need the Steelworker infusion. I'm still probably going to take it. Because 30 health into a Divinity that deals 17 damage? That's pretty rough, man. What a good set of drafts. I was over here worried a little bit, but we kind of hit the nuts. Now it's Steel Shops. I don't actually need the Endless, but I will take it because of the reforms, right? So... Remnant Banner, I don't care about. The Horde could be anything. It could be incredible. Magic Shop? I would take Ritual down to 0 in advance of a -2. Although -1 in a tiresome climb is pretty good. It's also a really good -2 candidate still. Let's go Magic Shop. I see more high rolls on this side than I do on the other. Obviously, the best high rolls are just like Railhammer or, I don't know, Queen's Tail or something like that. Click this Horde. Ew. Tempered Talisman is basically non-functional here. Wing Clippings is... a nothing, and Volatile Gauge is just objectively terrible, I'll take Tempered Talisman because there's more stuff I could do with it eventually, but it doesn't do anything for me now. I think that perspective value is at least worth 25 gold to me. Holdover, y'all. Holdover, big, good. Holdover, tiresome climb, hard to say no to. Kind of sad that I put the -2 into Ritual, but it is what it is. Am I gonna hold out? Got some chances. I've got some chances. Let's... The holdover has to be tiresome climb. There's just no way around it. So let's -1 a ritual here first. Okay? And then let's look at this temple. This caverns. Because an X5 here would go nuts. Ooh, that's Wingmaker. Except the right choice is to just do nothing and Hef's Consolation, my Horned Warrior. And this guy is an unreal strength. Unreal power. Sorry, Hef. Having a holdover on deck with a Wingmaker there was pretty tempting. Let me be honest. But it is just tiresome climb holdover. Most of my stuff is fully free. So, cool. I'm just going to sit on this because I can kind of abuse Unbroken Horn for a while. There's not much I really need to play after a while. So let's just go. Let's go. I think the holdover tiresome climb cruises here, and we're winning this combat for sure. So that was a garbage relic, but I still feel ahead a bit. Good. Good, good, good. So we throw Imp. We drop Queen. Do I actually put Queen down? I think so. I'm going to daze the boss. Yes. Queen down. Steelworker. Train Steward. Train Steward's in front because I actually value the Steelworker's life. Okay, man passes away. That's going to have to be fine. Let's go ahead and play the Queen's Impling to get it out of the deck. Drop the Horned Warrior. We armor upstairs. Wow, I can actually fit something else on this floor, huh? Play out the Dreg. Save this 1 energy for what? Tiresome climb turn? Yeah, we'll chill on that. Don't go upstairs. Good. Great. I'm happy. Now, the angle, of course, is I need to mold back Queen's Impling. This is very important. We must tank with this Imp. I'm then going to drop in Mr. Fledgling Imp, which gets full Yote. We do Dreg and Impling middle. I do need to clear out the deck. I might be able to get away with... I don't know. Anyway, let's ascend this bomb so I don't take 20 damage here. Good grief. Get that out of here, and then Train Steward in front just face tanks this, and we clear the floor anyway. Cool, I like that. I'm going to bomb a guy on bottom. I did draw into the tiresome climb, so I think we're not totally doomed. I guess I'm tanking with dregs. I'm going to ascend a guy off this floor. Yeah, we'll just send a guy away. Take 2 damage. I value my health enough that I'm a little concerned about this. This is what, 2-2, 3-1. I take 1 to her. I'm going to take the 2 pyre damage because I'm a little concerned about our numbers game here. Yeah. Like, I kill the heavies and I take 2. I grabbed health. It's fine, right? It is fine. Here's Ritual of Battle. That's pretty good. Here's some armor. I'm going to throw Imp here. I want to actually... Yeah, so here's the angle. We do Imp, I do Molten Encasement, and I ascend the Infiltrator here. so that only the imp dies. The reason I'm doing this is so I can preserve the stealth for Relentless. With any luck, yeah, here, I was going to say with any luck we can mold here, get the fledgling imp, ascend the boss. I think we win already, mathematically. Yeah, we do. And then I just go ahead and drop in fledgling imp, and we crush. Yeah, good, cool. He finally gets his round, kills the stealth. Seems good, great. Hallowed Hall's intent on death will be good. Eventually. Eventually. It's also good for money. I could use it on a collector. Yeah, let's click that. It's not Hallowed Halls today. I don't want to Hallowed Halls my entire floor. Skip units. I have everything set up. I just need to hit the 2 remaining temples. So no more stuff. Card draw, I think, right? Ember does provide value. I'm going to the dupe. What am I duping? The ritual, probably, definitely. Super dupe the ritual, yes. Ember is very safe here. I think card draw is better. We can burn out a bunch of stuff. It's fine. I think we're okay. I don't need this right now. I don't want to dupe the Horned Warrior until I have seen a temple. So we'll go right because it's just stronger. Right? It's just stronger. This Horned Warrior banner is like, none of this matters. I don't want any of these infusions or units. I'm going to remove 2 Train Stewards because they are the hardest to play part of my deck. They're big and they take up Ember. I'm now poised for a ritual dupe, which I will take. Darkforge says Imperialist 2, absolutely. Yes. And I take money here, and we move on. Just grab everything and go. This combat could be the scariest combat here. I have no offensive presence whatsoever. Okay. Ancient Hate does not matter. Now, I might have to play bottom. Or middle? That's my turn 1. Turn 1 is bad. Okay, turn 1 is very bad. So I think we actually have to play top floor, and I have to give up an Ember on this turn. That's unfortunate. We're going to Steelworker, Armor in front, Molten Encasement. I'm going to be relying on Stealth and Daze here. No way I get that Collector here, sadly. I could throw an Imp upstairs, which is a good solution to the whole I don't want to gain Ember Drain situation. Thank you, Hef's Consolation. I'm going to double Ritual here because it's strong. And I guess we're hoping for the best, honestly. I do have Stealth. My aim is to shrink my deck and just spam Stealth here, pretty much. I can ascend things. Who's hitting? 63, 63. Okay, I ascend a goon, and we kill them all. Great. I'll tank for Steelworker. My goal is to play out trash and get it all killed. We actually hold over an Ember here too, which is good. Those rituals did a big payoff. Drawing them like that was excellent. Okay, armor up. Mold back Stealth here. Play it. It's gonna die. 61, 61, 61. I can ascend another guy. Great. Need to play units. Gotta play units. We'll play units. Okay. Fine. We're still strong enough to deal with this because of the way that the upgrades are going, which is good. Fledgling Imp. Play him. More damage is good. Yes. No good intent on death plays here. I'm doing 69, so 30 plus 69 is 99. He's got 107. If I ascend, I don't kill. So what we ascend is the guy in back, because he does no damage to me. Cool, that's enough. Okay, that's good. He walks up, but he does zeros, so that's fine. We mold back. I can tank this hit, yes. Okay. I need to first mold away his tank. Yes, mold away his tank here. I'm hopeful that we get through this. I ascend here. This is a strong turn. I ascend the man. I don't want him to exist. He dies, great work. We pull back the stealth because we do enough damage here, in fact. And we actually pull this off pretty comfortably, believe it or not. Impressive. Cool. All right. How is he dying? Oh, I guess he has 3 burnout. I was like, how is he not burning out here? But the stealth does a huge amount of work. Great job, honestly. That was a very tough combat, and I think we navigated it expertly. I think Imp in a Box is sick here, and let me tell you why. Because all it takes is 1 Pyre Chomper popping out of that, and that's incredible. And this could be Rage Imps, Armor Imps, a Transcend Imp. It's good here. Sacred Wicks is probably worth taking. Fatal Melting is a serious consideration. It's expensive. I don't like it. Sacred Wicks is worthwhile. It's worth the draw because it can pull back some stuff that's just sacrificial. Divine Artifact, give me the hookup. Divine Forever Flame is pretty nuts here. If I could roll just normal Forever Flame, I would feel like this run is in the bag. So I'll just grab this comfortably for now. This means that everything is 0 cost, which means that I'm fully online for my Unbroken Horn. I would like what? Steel Shop? It's just endless. I don't need endless. I have molded. As long as I can keep drawing molded. We'll go right. I think there's enough stuff we could hit at this trinket shop, especially with money and removals. We're going to drop out the last 2 stewards here because they're awful. Give me a -2 in the middle, please. Please. Thank you. There it is. Now Tiresome Climb is super online. Excellent work. Infusion here is, we want to combo the Molten Encasement into this imp now. I'm not as important, I'm not as concerned about the Steelworker. That's for later, y'all. This is the survivability line for the floor and the damage line. Good, and I want it in the imp for obvious reasons. Rage doesn't decay. Encased Ember would have been cool, right? That's Ember generation. The difference, the reason I did it this way is I wanted her to be able to throw it. Rage not decaying is probably pretty good. It might be good enough, right? I don't need this. No, spin this. Hell's Ashes of the Fallen. What do you mean? Yeah, okay. I was all excited about Hell's Banners, but Ashes of the Fallen, good grief. I would have loved both of those, honestly. Guess I just take Purifying Cleanse with a Piercing. I have to take stuff. I guess I don't have to. I could do like Dreg Infusion, right? Think about this. I'm at 100 here. I'm going to at least do Steelworker and then hopefully 25 more, so that's 50. That's 50. I'm going to dupe on 8 of the Horned Warrior. I might not even need... I might be able to dupe on 7 for like the Ritual of Battle too. Or maybe a second tomb or something. We'll see. Possible. So either way, I'm getting like 20. I'm getting 15 at least from the dupe. Let's see if I get single here. It's 50. So that's 75. 85. I have to dupe some stuff, but I can get some more here, right? So this is, if I do all of everything, it's 110. I dupe, it's 125. I dupe again, it's 135. I can get to 235 here with no further work. So let's just chill and keep it in the back of our minds that we should probably find a way to dupe some stuff. It's a shame about this Hell's Banners. It's kind of like the dream relic here, but Ashes is simply too strong to skip. It doubles up this Fledgling Imp's value. It's just too powerful. Impsicle is also nuts, by the way. Just all kinds of value here, but sadly, not today. I could remove a card. What's coming up? Probably a dupe that I can go to. this dupe will be Steelworker Horned Warrior time. That seems good to me. Yeah, we'll probably just dupe him in anticipation of Arcus and Crush. So with that in mind, I'm not even seeing a shop. So let's actually buy some removals here. The cuts are maybe non-obvious, but I actually think Queen Zimplings are worse because they cost Ember normally. So we'll drop them. If I can lean into my Unbroken Horn as an energy relic, that would be ideal, right? A lot of things are free in this deck, right? We got Rituals to 0, I got Tiresome Climb to 0. It'll start adding up. So let's move on. No Tendon Piercing garbage today. And I feel pretty strong after that. Mark of Invasion, free money, we'll take always here. Sometimes this can punish you, but not today. Oh yeah, Queen Zimpling doubles up. Very strong, actually. We love to see it. Anyway, here's our friends. Here's Ritual, Fortify, good. Cool. All I have to do is just Imp in a box. Give me, yeah, I was going to say beautiful. Give me Molting Imp so I can get my collector. Amazing. And yeah, sure, here's Molting Imp, Fledgling Imp friend. I got another Molting Imp, so I guess I'll put him on the floor. He'll get Yote, but I don't really care. That's just a lot of power. Great work. What's dead? Queen Zimpling? I may as well. Actually, frontline clear for the bottom floor, huh? Cool. Great work. Seems good to me. Alright, I feel like we have everything we need here. I just need to draw into it, right? That's pretty much it. I just need to draw the cards. I'd like something a little more consistent for my reforms, though. Let me just be clear about that. It'd be really nice if I could do that. Just something. How much damage am I doing? I'm doing enough damage. Just push up this guy and he's dead, too. Cool. Seems good to me. Alright, playing out stuff. Fine. I can ascend things out of the way, which is very helpful, but I would prefer universally to be able to reform Mr. Imp over here. Endless would prevent this guy from scaling bizarrely, because he gains a lot of health over time, which is not ideal, right? It's what? Kill, hit, hit, hit. So just ascend the guy in the middle here that doesn't actually do anything. Cool. Great work. And then he does. I straight up take 6 damage because of that. I deserve that. Womp womp. I deserved that. I took that because of the... Anyway, I don't need it explained. I did a bad job. Fine. He gets Yote. It's cool. I'm going to ascend person in back first. We're going to go ahead and Sacred Wicks here. And I'm going to just kill the man in front on bottom floor. Force it to take a turn. I took 6 damage there. I didn't need to because I was not thinking. That is a mistake. Womp womp. Anyway, this is a very strong turn. So I'm pretty confident I'm just going to drop in Mr. Fledgling Imp and ascend the boss up and win here. Cool. The queen actually does pass away here, which is kind of crazy. We don't have a lot of survivability for turns like that, but we stealthed down no problem. 6 damage, didn't need to. There goes my score. Imp in a box, again. Is this a case where I would just happily take as many imps as they'll throw at me? Probably. And every single Pyre Chomper I see would be nuts. I don't need these other things. Formless Child, whatever. Yeah, I need Endless. I would like Endless, right? It would be a much more consistent play. But I also think that being able to play a second Horned Warrior here is pretty clutch. This is a flying boss, so let's just make the second Horned Warrior and move on with our existences. Yes, it's good. I have to... Wait a second. Where is he? Steelworker enters into the fray. Horned Warrior, perfect. plus 30, might take it. I kind of think I need to. Intrinsic? Well, I have to take stuff. We'll see. Anyway, here's additional Horned Warrior. He's in the game. Now, that's 140. I need to plus 30 something, so here, Purifying Cleanse, I guess, can be online. I'm probably going to remove that, but I'm glad I at least have it. Intrinsic Imp in a Box seems at least functional here. You could high roll off of it. Now, I'm going to, if I go one more dupe on, that's 10 shards for a ritual. I could self-infuse. I don't have to take this plus 30, right? This is not adding any value to my run. It's true. That is true. I could just move on here, right? Go 160, and then I could either self-infuse or do a dupe and make it work. Get 15 shards there. We'll chill. Yeah, I'll just... I'm going to use it as a removal on something. I'll, like, self-infuse a Queen Zimpling or whatever. Yeah, we're fine. Seeing Endless, I think, does clean this up a fair bit. It's going to be okay. That's an incant shard. Let's see what we hit. All right, I mean... Okay, I'll take the 1 Ember loss here so that I can get Welder Helper, Horned Warrior in the game. Seems good to me. It's a lot of armor to just kind of have, which I'm happy to see. Cool, now it is... Right. We're going to Imp in a Box first. Give me a Pyre Chomper. Incredible. Sometimes you just hit. We're going to play this bottom floor because I think... Well, I don't want that curse. We'll play it middle floor, sure. I'm going to go... I haven't... See how much Ember I have? I'm actually doing totally fine thanks to that Pyre Chomper. So we just Horned Warrior first. Molting Imp him. I'm going to Intent on Death him for some armor right away. And I'm going to start ascending the stupid... I'm going to start daze stacking the boss pretty much as I reasonably can. And that feels good. Cool. I play Garbage middle. Play Garbage. This is a turn where I would really... Here, armor, have fun. I would love to ritual here. Instead, what I'm going to do is ritual off floor and play to Relentless. And we're going to keep dazing the boss here. Okay. Good. We get our ritual. Fine. I'm going to Sacred Wicks. Maybe we hit our guy. We don't. It's unfortunate. Play out some trash downstairs. Here's a Welder Helper. We'll take armor where we can get it. And I ascend the boss again for 60 damage. We have enough stuff on the floor that I don't feel too bad. I would like to actually get more stealth here, though. Like, let me be clear with you. I'd like to actually play Mr. Fledgling Imp Friend. There he is. Look at him go. Wabam. Play out trash. Molded. I mean, I can just... Oh, you can just mold back Pyre Chomper when you need Ember, right? That's crazy. Didn't even consider it at first, but you're absolutely right. If I ever run out, I just mold back and we're chilling. Cool. Now this should be the death floor. Yeah, great. So we can just ascend him, no problems. Don't get a unit killed, I guess. Cool, I gotta remove this Purifying Cleanse, I suppose. We're not doing a lot of damage, because I'm not actually able to play this stupid imp enough as it is. Right? Not able to play the imp as much as I would like. Armor, armor. I don't care about the Purifying Cleanse. Oh no, 1 Ember cost. He takes 230 at least. With the amount of days he has, I'm feeling reasonably okay about the state of our run. But you can see the problem here, right? Look at this. I've got armor thanks to that Welder Helper, but... Could be better. Could be better. Anyway, here's Pyre Chomper for even more Ember. Zabam! Cool. Seems good. I do want to hold this over, so let's just send this guy to Oblivion, and we'll move from here. Cool. Because I want to ascend the boss on this turn. And, I mean, I think it's guarantee wins, right? Yeah, cool. Great job. He doesn't actually get through the stealth because he's dazed, right? We kill on the front here. The stealth is over, but the daze carries the rest. So it's combo, right? It's both of them together that's helping. Impalate? Devourer of Death is kind of an interesting take, right? Could be a backline clear. That's not bad, actually. Just toss that into a random imp and then send it on random floors. That's actually pretty good. I would take that. I'm going to take that. That actually gives me a valid infusion coming up, which makes the shards even easier. I think card draw here, you saw how good we were on Ember. Now, granted, that was, we hit Pyre Chomper, but I think it's card draw. I could make a second imp. This is the consideration I'm thinking about now. I have 6 hits on the floor. That's enough to win. 2 imps could be great. It's pretty solid. I do like 2 imps. 2 imps is a space angle. Let's take the space angle, right? In the worst case, with that intrinsic on Imp in a Box, maybe we forced middle floor Divinity and we get like a Welter Helper or something. You can do some, it gives us flexibility that I really like here, and I think we're not going to get overly punished for it. So we're okay. Now, I could go dupe here. Dupe is a serious consideration. I mean, I'm going to go dupe here, is basically what this comes down to. I can't imagine why I would not. Cool, great. I'm going to not dupe the imp until a consideration for that final steel shop, but yeah, I think we chill. Don't take the health yet, because I might need it from the caverns, which I will look at first. Ember Stasis, huh? Well, this just adds trash to my run that I don't really feel like interacting with. At this point of the run, this isn't diligent. I don't really care. I don't want this garbage. It's going to hurt my next few combats a lot. And, like, Penitent Remains is not bad, but I'm only getting the 1 hit. It's not worth the card draw sacrifice, so we skip it. Take the money. We're going to grab Imperialist 3. Big HP. And second imp sounds really good when you think about it, because that means she's actually throwing the second imp, right? Because the first one gives stealth. So that's pretty cool, in fact. Quite good. Don't dupe the imp yet. Okay. So I... Ritual? Honestly, Molded might be the right play. Just an unupgraded Molded. A third one gives me more chances to see the imp. This is actually... Do I need this? I'm doing an infusion for 185. I get 200. I don't need it. So is this crazy? I just dupe a naked Molded? It's not the best card in my deck. The Ritual is much better, right? But the Molded adds density, which is very important if I miss the Endless and I'm forced to have 2 of these imps on reform. I actually think this is a good security measure. Let's have a third Molded here. Very strange dupe, but I'm actually very glad that I noticed it. I think that it might not have been obvious. Winged Horde. This is scary. Heaven's Seal. The combat's not bad. The Heaven Seal could really put me down. I think we get it. Because the back units are big damage, but only if they get Heaven Sealed, I'm not worried about them. I think I deal with the heavy here pretty comfortably. 28. I have to hit Rage. I have 3 sources of Rage pretty quickly. I think we can take this. This could be the end of my run, though. This is bold. The question you have to ask yourself is, do I need it? And the answer I need you to understand is probably. Oh my god. Well, the game just gave me Transcend Imp, so we're actually unbelievably okay. Anyway, here's Pyre Chomper, kablam. Here's Fledgling Imp, followed by Transcend Imp, kablam blam. And now I just reform Transcend Imp periodically, and we should blast. Okay. Play the Horned Warrior, ascend Front Man, right? Throw Imp at him. Good. Clear mid-floor with imps. Good. Okay. All right. Molded here is great. I'm going to put it into the Molten Encasement Fledgling Imp because I have the Intent on Death in hand here. So let's look at this Imp in a box first. Yo, Pyre Chomper, Mach 500. Let's put these guys down with this Queen's Impling. Feels good. I want to Ritual in the back. Well, let's play the Molting Imp first. Or the Molten Encasement Buddy. Give me that Intent on Death. That means it's thrown, by the way, so ascend a guy off the floor. Let's get some Rage spread out here. And I feel like I'm controlling this combat well enough here. Yes. See what I hit from Sacred Wicks here? Nothing particularly good. How's top floor looking? Stop talking. Okay, they're cleared. Okay, they're cleared. So we're going to lead off with a Molting Imp on middle. We get another Pyre Chomper for no real reason other than that we can. Ascending for more stealth is... Stealth is good here, but this could be Transcend Imp time. Man, it's hard to skip this Transcend Imp, right? We'll take Transcend Imp here. I think this is a strong play. He goes blammo. And that's a lot of scaling. Yeah, that's pretty solid, I think. Cool. Let's actually just send this guy. I take 10 into the Queen, but I'm okay with it. It cleans up the floor a little bit. Does Devour of Death clear the floor in any meaningful way? Soul? What a bizarre... 1, 2, 3... Really? Strange. Anyway, I'm going to ascend the front guy away now. Because he's dead, and he doesn't even know it. And that's okay with me. Alright, cool. Great job. I'm just like, get rid of that guy. And then these guys, he has so much soul that he wipes this floor out. Yeah, great job. Cool, so we're going to double mold here. One is going to be Fledgling Imp. One is going to be Transcend Imp. This is a good turn. Cool. Play Molting Imp Friend first. Then drop in the Tia for some outrageous scaling. That's good. That's good, as it turns out. I am a big fan of how that played out. Let's just ascend this goon, get him out of here, and he dies. Cool. That whole floor passes away. And we easily win this combat now. At this point, I simply grab Stealth. I think Stealth is the most important play we could make. I already do enough damage to win. Ascend one guy. I'm going to ascend the boss next. Sure. Got it. Send it up for 2 free turns. Got him. Cool. We do enough damage here that we cruise it in 2 rounds, so we nailed it. All right. Well done. Important work. Not as good as you'd like. Impish Scholar opens up some stupidity that I'm here for. Yeah, get this guy in here, buddy. Get him in. All right. Love that. Engulfed in Smoke is one of the few cards that they could have added to this run that I would be happy to see. Yeah, click it. It's good to do something. I want my deck to do something. We go left. Of course. Give me a -2, please. No? Oh, buddy. This is one of those moments where you're glad you keep your Purifying Cleanse. Good grief. I've got it for a reason. You got an Endless in here? Got a Burnout 1 that I'll take. That's pretty cool. Burn out 1 good. Large stone bad. Reroll. Oh my gosh, we hit the endless, which does mean that we are super good to go here. Removals are, remember, we're doing random infused. So do Devourer of Death into Impish Scholar because he is the best imp we have. Great. Trinket Shop says Pyrestone housing, huh? I would... it doesn't do anything for Horned Warrior, never mind. I was gonna say, I would happily put that into Molten Encasement, but if it doesn't give me any... Like, 25 health here is kind of neat, but it's not actually important. Okay. The dupe here is Imp. This should more than win the run. With the hit on Endless. Cool. Good. We did it. I actually didn't have to take any of this trash into Purifying Cleanse. 200 out of 100. You know what that means? That means I'm removing Purifying Cleanse. Because we reached the point, and this card is bad. It just is bad for this run. At least like Sacred Wicks, I should actually remove Sacred Wicks because, well, no, it just brings back 1,000,000 imps, which I'm actually super okay with. Drop a Fortify then. This card is pretty rough. I only need maybe 1 at best. Maybe I even remove more. Okay. Mold Braces, Rationing Scales, Pyrestone Housing. No, flip this. Mark of an Exile, Flicker's Liquor. Yeah, these are good. I want Mark of an Exile because that is a 120 health queen. And I want Flicker's Liquor because if I don't hit the Pyre Chomper, it's still an Ember Relic. Scorching Restraints is not bad. It's not really great. I'd rather just spend money on removals. Cool. Let's leave some Queen Zimplings in because their frontline blasts are fun. Let's cut Fortify. I'd rather draw Engulfed in Smoke. Yes. Let's cut... I mean, honestly, maybe I do cut a Queen Zimpling here. The only cards I'm bringing back with Impish Scholar are Intent on Death and Imp in a Box, both of which are nuts. Like, or Sacred Wicks. And Sacred Wicks is not terrible in a pinch, right? It's actually, I don't need it, right? I hit the Endless. So we actually dumpster the Sacred Wicks and we start going mad with power. Oh no, Sacred Wicks is actually kind of fun because of the Imp in a Box is creating more imps. This is going to get out crazy. Let's go ahead and burn a Queen Zimpling just to improve my initial draws. And 115 gold left. Well, I could give Mr. Impish Scholar health, but I don't think that's worth it. Let's go ahead and move on. 200 out of 100, I think we've got it. We have exactly the Trainwreck numbers, and I think we've solved the run. So, feeling good about this. Feeling pretty good. The other thing is that with the Endless, these imps cost 1 pretty much permanently. So, we should be thinking about that. Yeah, Welder Helper, let's go. Imp in a Box 2 says, cool, blow everything up. Great. Yeah, blow everything up. Play the Queen Zimpling first. That's Ember Drain saved. We're going to do Queen in front here because I do want to drop double Welder Helpers on her. And we're going to throw all of that into the boss. And then we just... Molting Imp middle. I'm not going to put it bottom because it's not going to do anything useful, but maybe this baits. Doesn't, unfortunate. That's okay because we hit the nuts. We are online. We go Molting Imp, and we full send. Oh, buddy, this is good. That's good. I'm a fan of that. That is a lot of AoE damage. That's so much value. Send it on Sacred Wicks. Cool, yeah. Blow up mid floor. Blow up bottom floor. Play Imp plus Imp, which pushes a lot of damage through, and then blast mid-floor, I guess? Sure. I think he has to go mid-floor now, right? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I love that. Even though he generated a lot of armor, it's okay. Yeah, it's Molting Imp. We just keep playing the guys. and they go nuts, and it's okay. I'm going to throw Molting Imp at mid-floor, which is fine by me. Sure. Oh no, we got a Slay trigger. I'm not afraid. Come back upstairs, buddy. Have a nice day. At this point, I don't even really need the Tiresome Climb, actually, but it will be nice to have. So, Molting Imp will play it again. Kill a guy on bottom floor. I do want him to try to maybe go middle and get Ascended into top floor to take 1,000,000 extra damage. So, go middle. Aw, it's a shame. That's okay. We're sending it here. We're good. The fact that I can also throw 1 imp guaranteed is actually kind of crazy. Anyway, we're popping off, as it turns out. There's Pyre Chomper. Our bottom floor is currently going mad with power. Seems good to me. Everything about this seems very good to me. Oh no, oh no, he went bottom floor. What a shame. Bring back that impish scholar nonsense. See what we hit now. This is outrageous. Cool. I guess I'm gonna create another floor of power. So, seems okay. Sure. Sure. Seems alright. The imps are going out of control. Eventually the imps will rule the world, and I'm okay with that. And if all I draw are molten encasements for this impish scholar constantly, I'm good, right? I'm good with this. This is what we call a good hit. Blast bottom floor. Oh no. Ah, dang, what am I doing? It's fine. Let's just ascend this guy into oblivion. Oh no, I put him upstairs for 90 damage. It's fine. I do actually think that I want the... I would like him to actually be dazed. It doesn't matter. We're just actually going to ascend him here and win the run. But I do want to have an opportunity to go a little more mad with power. Do it. Do it. Do it. Anyway. Anyway. Goodbye, imps. Hey, look, we won. Wow, who saw this coming? That's a lot of damage, it turns out. Well done. Well done, team. We've done it. No special event. That's okay. I wouldn't have taken it anyway. Actually, I might have. I might have taken it, right? If it were blank pages, I think I would grab it. It doesn't help me, but it doesn't hurt me either. Anyway, we're going to do the same thing to the boss. And we drew one of our solutions on turn 1, so it's over. Right? Shame. Shame. That's okay. We can actually... We're alright here because of Flicker's Liquor. We can get some scaling going. We can kill some stuff on bottom floor. Yeah, the Flicker's Liquor is going to allow me to conserve Ember either way, which I think is good. I'm aiming at maximum scaling as soon as possible. So that way I can burn floors out. I think it will matter. Give me that Sacred Wicks. Molting Imp does crack a guy downstairs, and I'm pretty pleased with it. I can mold back Welder Helper for the upstairs fun. Seems good. I'm going to ascend front guy here. Yes. Play some stuff on middle, that doesn't matter. Cool. We're doing enough damage that I think we're fine. I just need to make sure not to let the Harvest Wave go too powerful on me. Alright, we're actually chilling now. Hold on to this Tiresome Climb for a hot moment because I might end up doing something else. Let's grab the Molting Imp. Play it on bottom floor. What are we looking at here? I'm pushing a lot of damage through, as it turns out. Let's ascend. Well, he's going to become a problem, right? Because, well, if I throw 80, No, I'm not going to. Let's just daze the boss. It's fine. It is pushing almost 1,000 damage, which I'm happy about, because most of those enemies were low health. Okay, we might pop off from here. Let's see what we can roll. It's a good number. Impish Scholar gives me the Sacred Wicks, which is fun. Let's go mid-floor. Let's hit the Imp in a box and see what we roll. We got a pretty good floor here that is kind of just cruising. I'm going to ascend front guy because he dies to the yeet, which is cool. Oh, no, he doesn't actually because of the armor. It doesn't matter. We're fine. I had the overflow for it. Got a little bit of a scary floor downstairs, but I'm not that afraid. Let's mold first. Oh, he didn't... What the heck? My Impish Scholar didn't pass away. I'm a fool. I am a fool. Anyway, we're good. We kill this boss. That's great. I'm going to ascend the 20x2 here because he also passes away to the Impish Scholar dying, which is good. I don't want to give armor on the bottom floor. We chill. Okay, I think we've got this, right? I think we have all the pieces we need for this to win. Incoming Imp in a Box 2. Blast bottom floor. Let's just keep playing the cards out. Because, as it turns out, the cards are strong. Okay. I can ascend tank here, which does push the numbers through. It's good. Makes that mid-floor a little less scary. Alright, first mold back Impish Scholar. Play him middle. What do you got for me today, bud? Okay, Imp in a Box, what do you got for me? More Rage. Okay, not quite what I'm looking for, but it could have been worse. This is pretty silly, though. We're doing a lot of damage. Oh, we win, because we actually throw both. Well, fair enough. Just press end turn. Damn. Because he gets another round through. So, alright, fair enough. Goodbye, Mr. Divinity. Take that 2-turn boss rush and feel good about ourselves. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I was talking about this in the beginning, right? Imps are strong. This is actually a great example of imp reform, because this is classic, right? I had a strong imp and I had moldeds in my opener, and that was great. That was a strong setup. Run summary. I mean, this is just molded on the cover of a run with imps, pretty much. I do think, straight up, by the way, that the Horned Warrior getting tiny was a big high roll that I'm very pleased with. I think that was a great timing, right? We had him fully upgraded, so the overflow was prime. The Ashes of the Fallen was also big because it essentially meant that we kind of self-infused our fledgling imp, even though we had the stealth. So that was good. An alternative angle here, by the way, is we could have done like a plus 25 endless imp here, and he could have face tanked, right? And in face tanking, I wouldn't have relied on the stealth, but he would have been self-infused instead. I think that you can kind of play this in a few different ways and come to similar conclusions. We use stealth. Obviously, the daze is in the deck, right? We have that tiresome climb, I think, from the gate. That was an opening card, I'm pretty sure. We have the rituals that we loaded up. This was great. Smart choice to grab them when we got them. A lot of key -2s in this run, by the way. Hitting it on the tiresome climb, hitting it on the ritual of battle, very good. The Impish Scholar going nuts with Imp in a Box is kind of just like, this is classic Hellhorned nonsense, right? We love to see it. Always, if you've got it, you go for it. This very easily could have just shown me a Transcend Imp and done like 5,000 Rage or something nonsense in that Divinity. We didn't hit, but that's okay. I did miss one turn of Impish Scholar there because I accidentally kept him alive because I was clicking 2 cards too fast, but it's fine. This whole Impish Scholar cycling is just sidebar, right? Sidebar that could pop off on its own, that I'm just playing because it's an interactive, fun experience. So, but ultimately, this is straightforward, right? We've got Flicker's Liquor to solve Ember for a unit-heavy run. And I think this would have looked similarly victorious at Diligent, even. The reason why is because we hit the Endless. I think that's actually very important for Diligent. You can rely on a unit-only run, right? I think that would have worked in that particular instance. But yeah. Also, I do think the space was the correct pick. Just going back on a previous discussion. We ended up having double imps, which was excellent. It scaled our stealth twice as fast, which was frankly the more important part. So anyway, though, I mean, Unbroken Horn paid off in a big way here. I think we were able to leverage this as kind of our pseudo energy relic in this particular run, which was awesome. So that's a good thing to see as well. Otherwise, this is definitely an oops all units. We love oops all units. So I will let you go on that note. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.